Okay, I wanted to just say a few words about the assignment that I want you to do this week. And I want to start by saying the following. I do not want you to build Pac-Man, okay? Um, Let me emphasize that, okay? So I'll say it again. I do not want you to build Pac-Man. What I want you to do instead is to demonstrate that you understand the concepts to build Pac-Man or any of a million related games, okay? So, for example, right here we have the game that we built this week, and it has all the pieces to build Pac-Man. Okay, we have the bit of gold that our avatar can run over, and when the avatar eats the gold, the score goes up. Okay, that's just like Pac-Man running and eating dots. We also have a couple of devil-looking bad guys. Okay, those are just like the ghosts. And we have that our avatar has a presence, right? And the presence diffuses throughout the game board, just like with Pac-Man. And the bad guys can sense that presence, and once they sense it, they start zeroing in on our avatar using hill climbing. Okay, those are the components I want you to build. Now, it's very important to us that the students are able to build games that are of their own choosing and that hopefully reflect their own interests, their own culture. So, for example, I am an amateur astronomer. I love the stars. So if I were to build Pac-Man for this class, I might do something like this. Forget dots. Who eats dots anyway? Instead, what we need is little asteroids, okay? And the asteroids will be all over the screen, and we have a little mining ship, and when the mining ship comes along, it grabs one of those asteroids, and the score goes up, okay? Now, unfortunately, there are aliens who are under the false impressions that the asteroids belong to them. So whenever they see my little mining ship, they will attack me, okay? Which is really sad. Now, perhaps there would be some spread somewhere along the asteroid belt. You might actually find some rebel supplies. And if you find a cache of rebel supplies, then you find weapons. And with those weapons, you can go after the aliens and attack them. So they'll be scared and they'll run away. When we run out of ammo, well, we don't have any weapons anymore. So we can continue mining and just grabbing small asteroids. That's actually the game mechanics of Pac-Man, just simply set in outer space. Okay, that's what I'm after. Okay, I do not, let me say this again, I do not want you to build Pac-Man. I want you to show me that you could build Pac-Man if you wanted to by creating an avatar of your choosing. Be creative, people. I want you to create a terrain of your choosing. So, yeah, I'd like to see some rooms. Sure, I'd like to see some corridors. It's kind of like a maze, but it can be anything that you imagine. I want to be able to eat dots, okay? There has to be something in the ground that we can actually consume and have the score go up because we did that, okay? And of course, we need enemies. And the enemies should chase us because we have a presence and it's diffused and they have a sense of smell, if you will, and they can use hill climbing to discover where we're at. Use those techniques. Build a better game than Pac-Man.